Right, I've got myself some roast pork to start off with. Oh, rush. She said try one of the berries. Oh, wow, boy, it just exploded in my mouth with sweetness. Very sweet, like a pancake filled with custard. It's delicious, and it's only $10. Lovely. Right, there it is. Yeah, no service charge and great food. So really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. G'day from Chinatown in Bangkok, and I'm walking around looking for some good Chinese food. Thai Chinese food, that is. Dim sum, roast pork, whatever's on the menu, I'm up for it. Let's go. Just pulled up one of these drink stands, right? So you can see they've got pomegranate here, right? And pomegranate for sale is a juice. So she's juicing it up behind the counter there, and I've got to buy one. Now, it is that sweet. You could not imagine how sweet this juice is. So I just asked her, I said, did you put sugar in it? She said, no. She said, try one of the berries. Oh, wow, boy, it just exploded in my mouth with sweetness. It really is nice. If you get a chance, as you're walking past one of these vendors, buy some of this stuff. It's really good. I just found this seller here, and I bought this delicacy here. It's called Tokyo. Now, you can get it with pork inside, or you can get it with custard inside, or you can get it with a combination of pork and custard inside. I've got it with the custard inside rather than pork and the custard. I don't know how that's going to mix, but I'm going to give it a go right now. Oh, zap, 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 zap. Oh. Here we go. Very sweet, like a pancake filled with custard. It's delicious, and it's only $10. Lovely. Definitely something you should try. Right, there's the name of the restaurant, Po Sam Pao. Right, I've got myself some roast pork to start off with. And the dim sum is on order. I'll give you a look at that in a moment. But it's interesting, they serve the roast pork, quite a small serving though. But anyway, the glass I like, nice glass of Coke Zero, and they've got the associated sauces to go with the roast pork, which I'm going to rip into in a moment. So first, let's try the roast pork without any sauces. Oh, rush. Now, that's the crunchiest Chinese roast pork I have ever tasted. Absolutely sensational. Wow, that is really crispy. Crispy skin roast pork, I guess. Now, a bit of the sauce. I think, oh, so flavorful. Wow, really, you've got to have this when you're here. Now, that small lane I was walking down earlier on, as we go down there, you'll see it on display in bulk quantities, right? You can just buy it there, take it back to your hotel room and knock yourself out one. Or you can have it like I'm having it now in the restaurant. Either way, it's fantastic. Sometimes I do prefer to buy it in the market because I buy quite a lot of it and to really enjoy myself. Now, my barbecue pork bun has just landed on the table, so we'll rip into that. Now, I know people love barbecue pork buns, and these will be delicious. They're a little bit different to the ones I usually have at 7-Eleven, of course. I thought I'd ordered a pork bun, but I pointed to an item on the menu that looks like a pork bun, and it turned out to be salted egg lava bun, right? So I thought, oh, here we go, salted eggs, this is going to be fun. But there it is there, and it just looks like a pork bun, right? But when I broke it open, I saw what looked like egg yolk. And I said to the lady, I said, what is this? And she said, salted egg lava. I said, is this real egg? She said, no, it's not real egg. And so I tried it. It's a dessert. It's so sweet. So, I don't know, it's got like a custard or something. Very nice. So Thoroughly recommend that too. A bit early in the meal to be having it though, because of the sugar, but very nice anyway. Alright, my shumai dumplings have arrived. There they are there. A little bit smaller than what I'm used to in Australia, but all the same. I can't wait to get to that. I'm going to try them first without the soy sauce, just so I can get a really good understanding of the flavour. The prawns are so chunky. Wow. The prawn hargao, I think, yeah. Very nice, very chunky with prawns, and you actually don't need soy sauce with it. It's got a really nice flavour to it. So I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to dip it in some sauce anyway because it's there. Right. Really nice. Totally recommend that too. So I haven't gone wrong yet. I'm switching between the roast pork and the various dim sum dishes, and I'm just sort of stimulating myself all the way through this. It's fantastic. The worst part about eating this kind of food is filling up and not being able to eat more. And Chinatown itself is such a delicious place to come to. And any visit to Bangkok should include Chinatown. And if you can afford to do it at night time, I book some accommodation here so that I am doing it at night time. It's fantastic. Just get out there, have something to eat, and we'll do that tonight. I'll show you what it looks like. Have a couple of beers, have something to eat at the street side stalls, and it's really a wonderful place and a gastronomic experience. Right, I'm going to keep focusing on this. I'll catch you later. And that is pronounced soy Itsaranupa, right? So, yeah, so that's where you can come to, and that's a great centre position in Yaowarat. Yaowarat being Chinatown, right? It's the Thai way of saying Chinatown, Yaowarat. So up there we can see the entrance to a market area over there. Yeah, traffic policeman pulling up there, and I'm going to go down into that market now and have a look at these chestnuts being thrown around. Amazing. And there's the Chinese sausage you can just buy straight off there. It's magnificent. You buy that, take that back to your room, and sit down, watch a movie, and eat your Chinese sausage. Or have someone eat it for you. There, look at that roast pork sitting in that window over there, or that display over there. Roast pork, barbecue pork, even some duck here. Yeah, just buy it directly off these people. There's a cat sitting in what is a food display area. More food. And of course, in Chinese culture, and these are Thai Chinese, right? In Chinese culture, food is a medicinal product as well, right? So each food has some characteristic that will help you in your health and well-being. Although our culture hasn't determined that to be the case, we do actively pursue diets that are gluten-free, or they're carnivore, or they're whatever, to try and achieve a purpose, right? We've got sticky rice over there. Soy chicken, more soy chicken, and duck there as well. That pork, the beautiful pieces of pork there. Oh, it'll be delicious, seriously delicious. And this fellow's selling a whole heap of different drinks. There's a temple in there, Chinese temple you can go and visit. There's a few around the area.
Well, this stuff's really nice too. It's a meat product. You can get it as beef or pork, and you can get it spicy or not spicy. And of course, there's some roast pork up there as well. So, koto na cup, kilo เท่าไหร่ อะไรนะ 700. Oh, koto na cup. So it is 700 per kilo, 700 Thai baht per kilo for that roast pork up there. So you can figure that out for yourself in terms of value. Koto na cup. Thank you. Lady was very nice to say that price to me and do it with a smile as well. Very nice. Shop here with lots of different delicacies and a lot of people in there too eating. So you can order here, buy here, and go straight into the shop and eat, right? So they claim to be also be a dim sum place, and you can see the lots of different dim sums there, and there's some over here, and they're making up different configurations of soup, and I think fish more is one of them, and you can see little fried things up there. So lots of different delicacies that you could eat. Saudi Cup, man. There's another nice restaurant, Hong Kong Noodle they call themselves. Now I have eaten there before, and I have eaten dim sum there before, and it's been very good. So you can see they've got the dim sum cooking over there, and they are delicious, absolutely delicious. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they are more of the same. Guys put a little thing on there. He's got yeah, nice. Pink gop, huh? Coconut cup. And then you've got a whole heap of people eating in there. Duck over here. Oh, more gobด้วยนะ more gob. And soup. I might pop in here and have something to eat as well. An extensive menu here. Lots of dim sum. But as I turned the menu over, I just saw some of these soups, these noodle soups, and they've got a combination of different meats and wontons and that type of thing in them, right? So I'm going to get one of those instead. Now my choice of drink is chrysanthemum tea. In Thai, it's called gek hoi. Yeah, if you ask for chrysanthemum tea, they'll probably look at you strange, but gek hoi. Now, I used to say, oh, it's like tea, but it's not tea, and they used to get really confused. You know, what do you mean it's like tea, but it's not tea? Here comes my dish. It's okay, but it's missing a little something, so I added a little bit of chili, and I added a little bit of soy sauce to it. Now, that soy sauce and the chili really made it jump, and so I think it's a really delicious meal, but it just needed something else to make it pop a little for me, you know, and the chili gives it that little bit of spice, and the soy sauce gives it a little bit of an umami flavour, so that was delicious actually. The name of this restaurant is the Hong Kong Noodle House, and you'll notice that the Hong Kong Noodle House does not charge any service charge whatsoever. So from the point of view of service charge, I prefer this restaurant over the one I just dined at. Also, the food was absolutely delicious, so no hesitation in recommending this restaurant over other restaurants in the area. Okay, look after the restaurants that don't charge service charge. They actually are doing the customers the service of honest pricing. All right, there it is, Hong Kong Noodle House. Yeah, no service charge and great food. So really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. The road we've just come down, or the soy or the alley, is landmarked here as Churon Krum Soy number 16. The easiest way to get to this alley is to come in on the MRT and get off at Wat Mong Kun. Right, so there's the MRT over there. Walk straight across the road, and where are we going? Walk straight across the road, and you're into this alley here, where you'll find all of that food, and
you can commence your journey around the entire area.